Alright, so Kryllyk be doing some work. I tell you what, after server restart, these dudes disappeared. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, we've been doing some work. I added another water wheel in here, as you can see. Just below the other one, we got too tall. And what I'm thinking is, I am, but you can stay. That is. What I'm thinking is we're going to have another set of these right here. And then what I did is I made like a big old telephone pole, basically, all the way down. And I built ourselves a beautiful, beautiful room. And my inventory is a mess. Literally. All right, we got a mess. We got a mess. A big old mess. Okay, yeah. Not good, everybody. Look at the inventory problems that I got right now. Look at them all. Look at them all. We're full of everything. We need to deal with that right away. This guy's also full. I've paused him at the moment. The greenhouse there. Taking a little snooze, to say the least. Anyways, let's head on down and see what we've got. So, we got this beautiful little place. Don't mind that. That's unfinished business. I haven't improved all of this yet. We'll get to it. But I built this staircase down here. And voila. We have a beautiful, beautiful room that I built. It's 25 by 25. And we got the Empower set up right in the middle, and as you can see, there is power flowing to it, and I've wired it up just from underneath here, just using some immersive engineering wire, the stuff that we've already been dealing with. Got that connected up accordingly. So nice little wire train all the way going over to this capacitor over here, which, surprise surprise, our 2 water wheels is not enough. I know, right? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that those would not be enough? Me. But that's fine. There's still a lot of work to be done on this. I'm not sure about the floor. I don't know. The whole cobble and spruce thing, they're just resources that I have. Maybe we'll upgrade the cobble to something else further down the road. I don't know what to say about that. But we do have an Empower. We do have an Empower. So, for example, we could get ourselves the empowered Redstonia, this stuff right here, which is rose red, resonating crystal, ardite ingot, and red garnet. Redstonia crystal, and it requires 4,000 RF to make. Now, the block takes 4 million. By my calculation, it's cheaper to do this, right? 400 times 9. 3.6 million compared to 4 million. Now, for sake of a word here, we have about 2 million stored up right now. Just under 2 million in those display stands and everything. So we are a ways away from, you know, the whole 4 million front. But if those display stands are a full, you should be looking at about 4 million RF in your display stands. So that's pretty cool. You can easily do a 2 setup system, basically, is what I kind of figure. So not too bad. A couple people, I've been playing all night. I've been on here all night. People be on and off and you name it. Okay. So, obviously not enough power, but, for right now, what we can do is we can do a little bit of fun stuff here. Now, I had bone meal, and now I have no clue where I put it, because I am a disorganized mess of a human being on here. Am I right, or am I right? But, what I'm thinking is, we get a little rose red. You guys thought this bush was just here for looks. No, I came prepared. I came prepared. Okay, a little bit of rose red. We need to get ourselves, let's get 2 of these as well. We obviously need to get ourselves 2 Redstonia. We also need, what else? Red garnet and some ardite. Okay, some ardite we can make. And red garnet, we got 25. I had a fantastic mining trip. Look at all of our resources. We're going to have to really up our capacity and things that we can do with those bad boys. Because, whew, it was a great mining trip. I think I got basically an entire stack of diamonds, which is A-okay by me. All right, let's get the Ardite, and let's go make our first sets of the empowered redstonia. And remember, this is what we need for the resonator from Extra Utilities 2. Block of coal coke, steel, and 2 empowered redstonia crystal. Yeah, we're moving up in the world, slowly but surely. We're moving up. Let's see what we're throwing down here. All right, we're going to put that guy in the middle. We're going to go... All right, it doesn't matter the order or anything like that. You don't have to specifically place it in the exact right spot or anything like that. But as you can see, boom, it is zapping our power, and we got ourselves an empowered redstonia crystal. Very nice. That was pretty easy, actually. Not going to lie. Not too bad. And boom, zap. Give me my thing. Perfect. So we have 2. We got them. We got them, everybody. We're good. We're good. By the way, telephone pole comes down right there, just for record. So what I'm thinking with this room is, I think this is going to be my storage room, right? And then we're going to have all the things off of it. So I think that's going to be my idea that I had. So we're going to put that as storage room. It's kind of blah at the moment. You know, I was watching back the video a little bit, and I'm like, this is kind of like, I mean, it's a nice build, but it's kind of blah, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, I'm thinking, we can do better, can't we? We can definitely do better. Oh my, we just got a resonator. A resonator has been gotten. Okay. Now, let's take a look and see if we can do anything with it. So, polished stone, that's just straight up, that's the same. And this guy's the same as well. So, without further ado, let's get this party started. We need that, we need that, we need 4 of you. Very nice. That goes around 1 of you. Excellent. We are going to need some stone bricks, though. I don't think I actually have any smooth stone. So let's quickly cook up a little bit of that. Beautiful. And let's get ourselves... So that'll give us the polished stone, and we need 1 more of these resonating crystals. Okay. Not bad. So far, so good. So far, so good. We are doing wondrous things. That, like that, polished stone, and mill. Manual mill. Sweet. So now we can just kind of power this up and go to town. So this can be used in the resonator. Obviously, we can also use it for a redstone lantern and solar panels, which aren't that bad, actually, solar panels. But this can get turned into stone burnt, which can be turned into the thing for the watermill. I pretty much only go watermill these days, at least to start out with. So we need to get a whole bunch of that stone burnt stuff. That stone burnt stuff is going to be required. So let's get cracking on that. So basically we need to generate power. This is what we're doing right now. With Extra Utilities 2. Extra Utilities 2 is a fantastic mod, and I highly recommend starting out with it as much as possible when you can. In this pack, it's obviously gated quite a bit for many, many reasons. One of those main reasons being, well, it's not really... It's a little overpowered. I'm just going to say it. It's a little overpowered. We'll just leave it at that. This mod is. But anyways, without further ado, how many more? We need 2 more, at least, to get started here. And we're going to need a decent amount of redstone. and all that kind of stuff. But it's not too bad. We're just going to slowly but surely process our way through here. And it doesn't really matter because we need to charge up our Empower more and all of that kind of stuff. So, let's go. Let's get a little bit more of this. Let's get some more of these. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2. We need 2 of these guys. Like that. There's stone burnt around it. And, if I'm not mistaken, one of these resonating redstone crystals in the middle. And that should give us a water mill. Awesome. Alright. These guys are sweet. And I'm just going to place it up here for now. I do want to make a room for all of this. But for right now, we'll just do it right here. So this guy, well, he's pretty special. And he's pretty overpowered as well. So let's quickly make ourselves a small little area here. Nothing too crazy. Just a little section, you know, kind of spaced out a little bit, and like so. This guy can go down right like that. And all that we're going to do is we're going to place water on all 4 sides with it running into the mill. This is the most basic of setups. And as you can see, we are now generating 16 GP. Okay, GP is what we were doing with the manual mill here. But now you can see we're no longer having to do manual, and it's automatically doing it. We can still do the manual. And as you can see, our grid power went up to 31. Right? So, you know, the little things that you can do. It will speed it up a little bit, but for right now, I think that we are A-okay to really just get a whole bunch of these water mills, right? They're very, very strong. I highly recommend getting a whole bunch of them and a whole bunch of stone burnt to go with them because we are going to use as much of it as possible. So, we're going to get a whole bunch of this going at all times while continually adding to our water setup overall to get more and more GP. Is it 4 or 5? How many more did I get? 4. 4 more. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, so there's another one. Excellent. Now, there is better patterns than this, okay? So let's look into some of those better patterns right now. So there's a few better patterns, and one of them is basically this right here. Okay, so we're going to remove 2 of these. It is going to slow down our system a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to put a water mill there. Okay, so what this is going to do now is it's generating on 2 sides, just like before. Okay, the difference is now we can place a stone block there, just like that, and we can remove this guy because it's not required. And was that right? Yeah, that's right. No, that's wrong. I did that backwards. Boom, like that, and we remove this guy, and we remove this guy, and now we're generating 16 there, and we're generating 16 there. Awesome, right? Next one we'll put right there, and we'll generate more again. So it'll just keep on keeping on. We'll just continually expand and improve our setup accordingly. Now, I do pick these ones up just because for the temporary downtime, it's not really a big deal. And there we go. Another one set up. So now we are generating 48 power. So it does get pretty substantial and pretty exponential. Now, 2 things that are going to be wonderful with this. There's a couple things, and we are about to get into them for many, many reasons. You guys saw all those resources I had, right? Well, I did not want to make the fluid pump from Immersive Engineering. No, I didn't. And you know why I didn't? Because I didn't want to have to run cables up here. So, for right now, we are going to go and get our, wherever it is, because I have no clue where anything is here, our transfer node. Beautiful. All right. We are going to get this thing to work for us. All right. Boom. Transfer node down. As you can see, when you highlight over anything extra utilities, it does show always what your power is doing. All right. That's a bit of a situation. I think we're good to carry it all except for the chest. Right? Yeah, except for the chest. Okay. We'll put that in there. We'll take this. And we'll put it in front. Right? In front should be fine. I don't see any problem with that. Do you guys? I don't think so. I think we're fine. So we'll put that in front, and then we'll have to change this upgrade. So south is the way I'm facing. So we're going to need to export that to the north now. Right? No, north. North side. There we go. So that should be outputting to the north side now. Good. And that allows us to break this, which allows us to run our piping up. Now I'm going to have to make another pipe, obviously. But the other thing that we can make now is an upgrade, a mining upgrade, like so, from extra utilities. So that's a golden pickaxe, nothing crazy there, and an upgrade base, which is a weighted pressure plate in the resonator. So let's get ourselves 2 gold. This mod does take a lot of gold and a lot of redstone, so keep that in mind. We can cancel that quickly, and we can throw it like that. Good. And we can throw all of our stone burnt down into there and get 2 more water mills. Awesome. Really upping our power capabilities here. Next thing, we need to get our pickaxe, right? Boom, boom, boom. We need some sticks, though, don't we? Excellent. Okay, good, good. Pickaxe with that gives us the mining upgrade. Now, you'll see here that there's a power penalty of 10 GP, okay? So we are currently at 48. If we place this in here, it's going to start mining up the water. But as you can see, we are always going to have a power drain of 10 now. Which means, well, we just have to place down more water mills. More and more water mills are required. All right. Very good, and very good, very good. Perfect. So now we're up to 80. These should all be 16, which they are. How does that equal 80? What? 16, 32, 64. Oh, yeah, it does equal 80. Well, what do you know? You learn something new. Anyways, apparently I can't math. Apparently. So we're up to 80. We're draining 10 at all times with the water. And I do need to get myself another transfer pipe, right? To get this the rest of the way. So transfer pipe was stone slabs with hopper ducts and glass. Okay. More stone, hey? Let's cook up a little bit more. I'm sure we're going to need it. Okay, so stone slabs, we need a piece of glass. And hopper ducts. Hopper ducts were what? And how many of these do I even need? Hopper ducts were aluminum with that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get a few, just in case. Boom, couple of hopper ducts. Excellent. We'll throw those in like that. And let's get ourselves some stone slabs. 1 and 2. Pretty sure you only get 1 of these per, right? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay. So, my biggest question is, does this work exactly like that? Like, are we done already? That is my question. So, let's throw in our iron, for example. We'll start getting this macerated up. And let's just turbocharge that a little bit. I want to see if it's refilling the water directly from there, or if we still have to have the tank above it. It looks like we are good to go, doesn't it? I'm thinking that we are good to go. Let's find out. Let's find out. We're watching. We're watching. We're watching. 8,000. 7,000. And right back up again. Awesome. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. We have now automated our little setup here, which is great. It really is great that we've done that. Which means now we can really get a whole bunch more stuff going on. So we can add this chest here, for example, and then we can throw in all of our ores into that chest. Okay? So we can throw in all of this stuff, for example, right here. And we can throw this into this chest here. Okay? And the reason being is we can now automate this as well with a little bit of a dump chest. All right? Let's get some, not osmium. Do we have silver? Or is it already over there? I think I already put it over there. So this is definitely helping with our overall setup here, right? Now we can store all this stuff back in here. And our inventory is looking a little bit cleaner. I also did upgrade quickly to a tier 2 bag, which is just an upgrade slot. Okay, and we can go to tier 3 as well, which is another upgrade slot, basically. So, might be something that we do here pretty darn soon, just to have as big of a bag as possible. Alright, I'm going to take one of these out, and I'm going to see... I'm pretty sure this still was draining, wasn't it? It's looking okay. It's seeming to be okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, we're okay. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to have a whole bunch of tiny piles left over, and that's fine as well. We'll save those in there. The biggest problem that we're going to have is we need a chest upgrade here. So we need to upgrade that chest. Do we have iron chests in this pack? We do not. We have a glacial chest. I don't think any... Reinforced? I don't think that's bigger, though. Draconium. That should be easy to make, right? Yeah, I don't know if any of these are actually bigger chests, all things considered. So we do have a bit of a situation here where we're going to run out of storage. Now, we can remove some of this junk that we have in here that's kind of clogging it up and put it in a different storage capacity. Like heck, even let's just put it in here. Pretty straightforward. We can put our stone burnt in there as well. Very good. Okay. Excellent. One other thing that we can do quickly, and I want to show you guys, is we can get a speed upgrade as well. So we can use those same upgrades with a, basically a block of redstone. I think it's just one. It should be. Unless they've changed the recipe, which is always a possibility. I think it's just this with this. No? Upgrade speed. Oh, yes. And a piece of gold. Almost forgot the extra piece of gold. So we can do a speed upgrade as well. And that can go in here. And what this is going to do, it's another 1 GP penalty. So now we're up to 11 power drain at all times, right? But what that will do is that will speed up our process quite quickly of our stone burnt, for example. So it should be working about twice as quick, but it is also going to drain out more power overall. So ultimately, more water mills equals more power, which equals more everything. The other thing, too, is now that we've gotten to this point, we could look at something like a crusher. No. That one, the extra utilities. Oh, is it disabled? Oh. Oh, interesting. What about a furnace? Oh, the extra utilities furnace is disabled too. See? Like I said, a little overpowered. So, that's why you're starting to see these things get disabled. It's not surprising. But there is a whole bunch of generators and stuff that we can use. as long as we know how to make them, right? Furnace gen, frosty gen, explosive gen. The furnace is obviously disabled. The nether star generator. There's a lot of different generators and stuff that we can utilize with this pack. Slimy. That would be interesting. I'm not sure how much that takes. But anyways, server restart's coming. I think we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to make the auto poll card. And have yourselves a fantastic day. That is it for this episode. Bye-bye for now. See ya.